Michael Williams, better known as Michael File, serves as the co-director of Decriminalize Nature Michigan and was director of communication for Decriminalize Nature Ann Arbor. He currently sits on the board of Students for Sensible Drug Policy, is president of Michigan Dance Safe, community organizer and volunteer and intern coordinator for Disability Advocates of Kent County, and secretary for Michigan Psychedelic Society. Please welcome Mike Williams.
Happy Entheofest, everybody. It's been 1 year since our resolution passed the Ann Arbor City Council, and I couldn't be more thrilled to celebrate it with all of you beautiful, fine, loving people. Happy Entheogenic Plant and Fungi Awareness Month. Big thanks to Kathy Griswold and Jeff Hayner, our sponsors for that last month, to get that through, and all of the Ann Arbor City Council for making this month recognized in the way it needs to be, and so we can celebrate here on the campus properly. What an honor to share this stage with such a diverse, loving, amazing crowd. We've got Ayana E., Leonard Picard, Ellie Savitt, Jeff Irwin, Yusuf Rabi, the barking dog. Wow. It's such an honor to be here. A little bit about myself. I've been involved in the drug policy space for about 12, maybe 13 years now. And quite frankly, as Kat said so poignantly, the war on drugs is a war on us. And I'm here because I've felt that. I've been arrested by the DEA, by Michigan State Police. I'm here because of drug laws that helped push me to the edges of society and stigmatize me as a heroin user, as a methamphetamine user. And it was a single psilocybin mushroom trip, chasing that high, that I took a look in that cosmic mirror, and I never looked back. It's been an amazing journey getting here to Entheofest and beyond. I was giving a talk in, I want to say February of 2019 at the Michigan Psychedelic Society, how to cultivate mushrooms and why we need to end the fear of mushrooms in general, beyond just psychedelic mushrooms, but mycophobia that exists in Western society. Shortly after that talk, I was approached by my good friend and colleague, Chuck Ream, and Julie Barron. And we're like, how do we do this in Ann Arbor? And so we sat down with some other greats, Hash Bash organizer Nick Zettel, Colin McDougall, and we started thinking about what is the best way to move forward. And we looked at what was going on in Denver, in Oregon, in Oakland. And we really fell in love with the Decrim Nature model. So in April 2019, we officially formed as Decrim Nature Ann Arbor. As you all know, September last year, we passed. Following shortly after that, Washtenaw County Prosecutor Ellie Savitt declared entheogenic plants and fungi will not be prosecuted across the entire county of Washtenaw. We were only getting started. Now we have Decrim Nature Michigan, who I'm proud to serve on an amazing board of directors, with Jim Salame and Julie Barron, with Chuck Ream and Ann Bannister, and Larry Norris and Courtney Barnes, and a powerhouse team of people that are going to, with your help, pass Senate Bill 631, so every person in the state of Michigan does not need to fear arrest or prosecution or stigmatization for the use of entheogenic substances. But it's not just the statewide. We also have Grand Rapids. City Council voting on September 28th to decriminalize. We have Hazel Park and Madison Heights also working on this. The November 2nd, remember, vote yes on E because it's easy. This is a statewide movement, and you are the movement. Without you here today, this doesn't go anywhere. But you are here, and you are making history. So thank you. So I want to talk a little bit about Senate Bill 631. You maybe already heard it today. I haven't been paying enough attention. I'm running around like a madman. Thank you to Senator Jeff Irwin and Senator Adam Hollier for introducing on September 2nd language that we worked very closely with Jeff Irwin's office and the Legislative Services Bureau to craft. This bill would add into the Michigan Health Code and the Controlled Substances Act an exemption under the clause that says psilocybin mushrooms and ayahuasca, etc., are illegal. And this clause is an exemption for personal and small communal use, for growth of these substances, cultivation in your own homes. This is an exemption for sharing in community and amongst ourselves so we can deliver to each other, not for monetary gain. We've also added in there a beautiful spot for financial gain. You may not sell these substances under our recommendations. What you can do is if you are a space holder, if you are a spiritual guide, if you sit with people during their experiences or help them with integration or provide any other service around the use of these substances, you may be reimbursed for your services. First in the country to do this. But really, the war on drugs is the biggest fucking failure in the history of the United States. It is. And as we move forward towards decriminalizing all drugs, which will happen, we need to protect the sacred. As the corporate, medical, big pharma models come down the pipeline, accessibility to these substances will become a major issue. Decrim nature for accessibility for all, for God's given plants and fungi to grow in your home and in your backyard. So you may be asking yourself, well, what do I do? How do I get involved? Well, if you haven't already been in the monstrous line for the Decrim Nature Michigan table, please join the line. Sign the letter. We have a sign-in or a sign-on. A copy of the signature, your address, and your name will be sent to all 7 senators on the Senate Judiciary and Public Safety Committee. Click the one-click feature that we have. You put in your name, you click send, it sends a letter with your name to your senator. Call your senators. Call the senators in the Judiciary Committee. That's Jim Runestad. That's Jeff Irwin. That's Ruth Johnson. That's Kurt Vanderwall. That's Roger Victory. That's Stephanie Chang. Thank you. I'm still forgetting one, but that's okay. Call the members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Each call takes less than a minute. You won't talk to them yourself. You'll talk to their staffer. We have a phone script on our website, making it super easy for you if you're uncomfortable coming up with the words yourself. And finally, most importantly, after you've written these senators and your senators, donate money at decrimnaturemi.org. In the green buckets at each one of the tables. At anybody that's got a green lanyard, donate money. We cannot do this without the funds to make materials, to put the education and the outreach out there. If you don't have money, donate your time. We need volunteers. This doesn't happen without volunteers. We need your help. Join our email list. Scan the QR code at our table on the tablecloth, and you can sign up for our email list. You can write that letter. It's all right there, really quick and easy. We've received tons of media requests today. If you are with the media, with a podcast, with a radio show, with any number of form of media, and you would like an interview, please email dnmi media@gmail.org, and we will get back to you today. Finally, I've said it, I'm gonna say it again. The war on drugs is an epic failure. Its racist policies have caused the marginalization of communities that are already most at risk. It has further divided our country in ways that cannot even be measured. Crop eradication in Bolivia, in Colombia, is destroying the livelihoods of peoples in other countries that we should have no fucking business messing with. We gotta look at the Portugal model. Highest drug overdose, highest drug-related disease transmissions in the world. And they decriminalized all drugs in 2011. They are now a leader in the world, and all those numbers have plummeted. It speaks for itself. We need to look at Vancouver, where government-sponsored morphine programs have helped opioid addicts get into recovery, find a social worker, get a job, find meaning, and be accepted back into society and busy their lives to the point that they don't need opioids anymore. So why decrim nature? For accessibility for all, because this is an important step in ending the drug war. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you all. Please say hi.